planner, Tara Wilson is here with some scrumptious brunch ideas. I'm focusing on her food. I can't even talk. When we come back, a great segment coming up. Are you planning the perfect brunch? Well, it can be difficult, but have no fear because event planner Tyra is here. We're so excited about that. She has a few ideas for us to help make the moment memorable without breaking the bank. Good stuff here, so stay with us. We'll be back in just a couple minutes. Welcome back, everybody. Having a brunch before you set out those placemats, there are a few things that you should know. Event planner Tara Wilson is back with a few tips. She's always fabulous, so I'm excited that you're here today.
Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning. This is smelling good, girl.
Great. You know what? I love having brunch, and these are one of the things that I'm known for doing for is throwing a brunch. So what I always like to do is start with something very simple that you can fix the evening before. So we're going to do a breakfast casserole. We've put about 5 to 6 cups of shredded hash browns in here. These come frozen. I've fixed some sausage that I've already grilled up, and we're just going to place that on top.
So just get your favorite sausage
that you like.
Okay.
Yes, and you're just going to place that right on top of the hash browns. And then we're just going to add a bunch of these ingredients that I've already pre-measured. All of this can be done the night before and placed in your refrigerator. So we're just going to put some corn in. This is about a cup of corn. Easy enough. Sprinkle that on. Do you mind handing me some of these other ingredients? The cheese will do that last.
Okay, yeah. You know I don't cook. So, okay, how about let's go with onions?
You know, this is easy. Anyone can cook this. Okay, so we have some onions. We have about a half a cup of onions. And you just want to use your hands and kind of spread this out. Get dirty. Get in there with it. You know, it's great. And then these are red bell peppers, about 1/4 a cup, just to give it a little color.
I like that you make it colorful.
Green bell peppers, yeah. You know, when you slice into it, you want it to look good. You want to like it as well as know that it tastes well. So some green bell peppers.
Burst of flavor.
Exactly. And then I like to add a little salt and pepper. So here's a little pepper. We'll just sprinkle that on. And then I've got some extra salt over here. Same thing. Just give it a little
bit.
And then we'll put the cheese on.
Sure.
And so we'll just sprinkle that here. You want to cover it really good just to kind of give it and make it crisp.
And who doesn't love cheese to top it off?
Exactly.
Here in Texas, you got to do that.
And you can use any kind of sausage that you want. Then what you'll do, and we're not going to do this morning, but you're going to open 6 eggs, kind of scramble these, and then pour them over the top. You place this in the oven and bake it for about 45 minutes on 350 degrees.
Okay. So is this anything we should put in?
That's a good point. Yes, paprika. And I always like to put that on top before I bake it. And then also,
so just a little bit.
Perfect. Okay. Yes, and then when it comes out of the oven, you can also sprinkle a little on. And we're going to get to the finished product. We're going to eat that in a minute. But then the other thing I like to do, and it's very easy, homemade biscuits. So what you do is you take 2 cups of flour, and we're just going to set this off to the side. Thank you. Take 2 cups of flour, sift together with, you're going to use a teaspoon of baking soda. And with baking, you want to be as precise as possible.
That's true.
So, because you want to get the ingredient. I've done it before where I've left it out, and then they're hard as a rock.
Like
That's right. And then a 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder. Then you want to add in also a 1/4 teaspoon of salt.
Okay.
Okay, you're going to sift that using, absolutely. And if you want, usually you can just sift this. We're not going to do that this morning.
Okay.
And then what you'll do with the biscuits is take 1 stick of butter, needs to be very cold, and you're just going to cut it into pieces, and you're going to start to work that in. So a dough will start to form.
Sure.
It'll kind of have like a cornmeal, like a meal texture. And then the best part, this is what makes all the biscuits, buttermilk.
Buttermilk.
Yes, so you start to mix your buttermilk in, and that's what's going to make that dough come together. When you have your dough, then you're going to roll it out and use a biscuit cutter and cut these into
Voila.
And voila. And when you cook them up, you just you put a little butter on them before you bake them. Bake them at about 425 degrees. We're just going to slide that out of the way there.
Sure.
425 degrees, and then you get some wonderful biscuits.
Okay. I'm going to taste one.
Absolutely.
This is simple. So you say keep it simple. All your recipes so far are simple. I know we have it on our website.
Right. And the thing is, this can be done the night before your brunch, because when your guests arrive, you want to be able to enjoy it with them, and you don't want to be in the kitchen cooking.
These are nice, light, and flaky.
Precisely.
Come on in, Nancy, because there's all kinds of stuff.
How are you? I love it when you guys join me. You're both so tall. And
Twin towers.
Exactly. looks good. Another thing that I like to do at my brunches is offer what I call breakfast cheeses. What we've done here is a manchego, which is a hard cheese, a semi-hard cheese, which is a blue. A blue might be strong for some palates that early in the morning. I personally love it. I love it on croissants or also the biscuit. And then also we've done a goat cheese here that just has some nice sage spices on it.
I like the combination, and the setup on that nice sterling silver is great. And even your parfait is beautiful.
This is one of my favorite things to prepare. This parfait is extremely simple to do. What we've done is we've just layered in granola, regular yogurt, not yoga. we'll have to do yoga after
We're doing that after, exactly.
Maybe I need a little zen this morning. But yogurt and then fresh berries.
Okay.
And then you just continue to layer it up, and this again can be done the evening before, but I typically do that of the morning just so that the berries don't get soggy.
Okay. And we're out of time, so show a quick shot of this casserole. It is beautiful.
Absolutely, and it's so wonderful. So are we going to have some of this?
Sure, go ahead and serve it up because Nancy wants to taste it.
Okay.
And you can find all of this on our website. And you also have a website as well.
I do, TaraWilson.com. Go to Tara's Tips, and I've posted all the recipes as well as additional ideas for hosting a brunch.
That's awesome. That looks so good. And you got the orange juice here. I hate we're out of time.
This is a mimosa for you guys, so that's the best part about the brunch. Enjoy. Thanks for coming.
We'll taste that in just a second. Okay. Thanks for watching. We'll hit 100 degrees today. Nancy Snell, you need this orange juice girl to cool off. She'll have your forecast in just a minute. Plus meet Stormy. He's looking for a loving home. Find out where you can adopt him today. James Bias, you're missing out on this feast over here. We're back in a moment.